Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at the Disneyland Resort to give you a park update from Disneyland and of course California Adventure. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at the Disneyland Resort for another park update. Be cruising through Disneyland and California Adventure. I was actually here the other day with my buddy Christian. Yeah, we were having a great time, so much so that I forgot to film some clips. I forgot to film like an intro, an outro. There was a couple other clips in there that I forgot to film, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll come back. And I'll still include some of those clips too. And well, bam, just like that, we've made it in the park. And the first order of business today, since I didn't do it on my last visit, is the Disneyland Railroad. Yeah, like I was saying, there were some clips that I just wasn't able to film. And when Christian and I were in the park, we were walking down Main Street, we went right over to Tianas, which is gonna be the next subject coming up here in the next few minutes. But I totally spaced out about riding the train, and I even mentioned it to him. I was like, you need to ride the train, and then nope, just blanked out. And we ended up going over to California Adventure and having some fun over there. We went on a credit coaster, went over to the Grand Cal, got a couple drinks, and we popped over here and we kind of closed it out over at Disneyland. And we went on a couple rides. We went did Matterhorn and Big Thunder Mountain, and also Pirates of the Caribbean. So overall, it was just a fun day, and the fact that I know I could come back and refilm some things is totally cool, because I don't have to stress about sometimes getting a video during the day. I could just kind of wing it. But let's go ahead and jump on the train, because we can check up on the Critter Country construction. We could look down into the footpath there in front of Winnie the Pooh and the entrance to Tiana's. Ooh, we got 3 trains on the track today. So same story at Critter Country. Yeah, they're just ripping up the pavement, so nothing too crazy. Ooh, look at this, right outside the Fantasyland Theater. We got some construction fences up. You know, I had a feeling that the 900-foot tall roller coaster was going here. Ooh, wow, look at this over here at It's a Small World. It's pretty much a walk-on. That's awesome. I was expecting more of a crowd over here, but I guess not. And speaking of crowds, here is park ticket availability. 1 day, 1 park, and also Park Hopper. Pretty much open when you look at the end of June and into July. There's gonna be no problems there. You start to run into some blocked out dates when you talk about the Magic Keys. Some of the Magic Key passes do have some days that are not available right now, and then some of the Magic Keys are completely blocked out in general for the month of July, like the Enchant Key. No matter if you're buying tickets or you have an annual pass to the park, always be sure to check the calendar, because sometimes, and I run into the same issue with my pass, sometimes you think you're good, but lo and behold, you're not. So yeah, just keep an eye on those calendars. So with that out of the way, let's head over to Tianas Bayou Adventure. And you know what? As I'm traversing my way through Fantasyland, I gotta say, it is not that busy in the park today. Oh yeah, look at this, 15 minutes for Big Thunder. Yeah, that is awesome. See, and this kind of goes back to my point of the weekends not being that busy like most people think they are. I'm recording this video on a Sunday, and yeah, I mean, you'd think that Sunday would be packed, but no, it's actually the opposite. No. You know what's gonna happen is tomorrow on Monday, this place will be slammed. Ooh, look at that. They've turned on the Me Fog. They're testing it for a Fantasmic tonight. Yeah, Fantasmic will run twice a night during the summer, hopefully, if something else doesn't change, but usually it's at 9 and 10:30. But with that, I've made it over to New Orleans Square, where yeah, work is still progressing on the Haunted Mansion attraction, which, speaking of that, Haunted Mansion will be reopened for the Halloween season and the holiday season. It's going to reopen as Haunted Mansion Holiday. We will not get the OG Haunted Mansion until 2025. And like Christian and I were talking about the other day, we are not happy with one of the changes that's happening upon its reopening this holiday season, and that is the attraction will be on virtual queue, which, God, we hate the virtual queue at Disney. It's horrible. And I can guarantee the reason why they're doing the virtual queue is because they're not finished with the reworking of the queue space. Yeah, remember, with the addition of the Magnolia Park renovation, they're also going to be working on the queue, which this is the concept art of it right here. I'm going to keep walking because there's some people behind me. Finally made it over to Tianas Bayou Adventure. And here's your latest look at the attraction. Work is progressing pretty nicely on it. They've been taking down the scaffolding. It seems like week by week, you know, chunks of it are coming down. And the biggest reveal has been on the right-hand side closest to the water tower. It looks like all the scaffolding has been removed on that side. The side that still contains most of the scaffolding is towards the left-hand side closest to the barn. And speaking of the barn, they've finished up the roof work, at least the major work, and now they'll move on to the paint and the scenic design. So yeah, things that overall are moving relatively quickly, which is a good thing here at Tianas Bayou Adventure. At this rate, they should be ready to go by sometime in the fall, proving me wrong. I mean, they proved me wrong in Florida as well. I was predicting that both of these attractions would open up late 2024, maybe even into 2025. But no, Disney proved me wrong, which is, again, a good thing. I'm hoping that they do that again with all of the new projects that are going to be announced at D23. Let's hope that all of that goes by pretty quickly. And then as far as anything down here on this side, at the finale of the attraction, the only thing I'm noticing is that they've been working on all of this. So looks like they've painted it and it's pretty much complete. Moving on though, look at this. Indiana Jones at a 25-minute wait. That is awesome. And Jungle Cruise, yep, total walk-on. It's a great day to be here to ride some rides. And before I exit the park, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln is down for refurb. And as far as the reopening date, still a mystery. Time to jump ship over to California Adventure. Now the first order of business over here at California Adventure is Oogie Boogie Bash. It's coming back. Tickets will be going on sale for Oogie Boogie Bash here in the next few days at the time of making this video, so I wish everyone luck. And Oogie Boogie Bash runs select nights August, September, and October. And if you're wondering if anything's new, well, unfortunately, not that we know of. You would think after a few years of doing the treat trail over here, they would change it up, but it's looking like nothing will be new this year, and it'll be the same old at Oogie Boogie Bash, which, by the way, speaking of all of this, I don't think it's going to reopen until Oogie Boogie Bash because this has been in refurbishment for quite some time, and then it would be kind of foolish to open it back up to then just close it again as they set up all the decorations. Over here at the former Blue Sky Cellar, well, it's open, but it's not the Blue Sky Cellar anymore. It's a new DVC lounge because, you know, we need more of those. So, hey, you know what? For those that are DVC, this is a cool place. You'll have to, you know, sit and chill for a little bit. But I feel like they should have kept the Blue Sky Cellar, especially because we have D23 coming up, and that would have been a perfect opportunity for them to show off all the cool stuff that they will be showing off at D23. Speaking of D23, I had to come over here to the Ornament Valley because this right here that you're looking at, that we're enjoying the beauty of, is rumored to be carbon copied. And this will be what is behind Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah, it's been rumored on the interwebs and on social media that Disney is about to clone this attraction, and this attraction only out of the Cars Land space. So this is very interesting if true. Now, hey, I love Radiator Springs Racers, but the rumor is very wild. Like, what an interesting choice if true. It's so random, you know, like it's really random. To be completely honest, if this is one of the Beyond Big Thunder Mountain announcements, because I think there's multiple, I think the crowd is going to have some mixed reactions to this. I think the possibility of a Villain's Land is very high as well, but this one is like a total wild card. Like, I don't think a lot of people are expecting it. If this ends up being true, which again, this is all just rumor and speculation, none of this has been confirmed by the company, but if this is true, yeah, huge wild card for Beyond Big Thunder Mountain. Yeah, and let's hope they talk about this too, the Avengers E-ticket attraction. Fingers crossed. Made it out of the park, and you know what? I think that is going to do it for today's very quick Disneyland Resort update. And with the power of editing, I've made it back to the parking structure. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you could let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from the Disneyland Resort or some of your other favorite theme parks, well, you should consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Don't forget to check out my Instagram account and also X account. Those links will be down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.